What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Welcome back to the Forever Self-Employed podcast. Today, I have a special guest. Parker Thompson is with us for the 13th episode. Parker, what is up, man?
What's going on, man? It's good to see you.
Absolutely, man. Happy to have you. Do you want to introduce yourself, dude? Tell these people what you do.
Sure. My name is Parker Thompson, and I pretty much just film my vending machine route, filling up my vending machines, collecting money, and I post it on my YouTube channel, and that's pretty much it. And then, whatever else. I put some random stuff on there, like some fishing videos if you go way back, and some skate videos if you go even further back. Just, whatever's kind of cool at the time.
Right. No, absolutely, man. So, what made you want to get into vending then?
To get into the vending business, actually, I was Jaime's video popped up. You know, the one that everyone's like, the one that went viral.
Right.
Dude, that video, it came up on my recommended, and I watched it, and literally like the next day, I went and bought a snack machine.
Come on.
Yeah, and then I couldn't find a location for it, and I just ended up selling it, and then used that money along with some money that I had from like flipping stuff, like reselling.
Right.
And then I went and bought, some bulk machines, like the bulk candy machines.
Yeah.
I bought 17 of those, placed about like 10 of them, was making some money with those, and then took that money along with some other money. And then
wait, Parker, you're getting too far for me. Okay. So you saw Jaime's video, and that's what kind of like inspired you to get into the vending space. Is that correct? Mm-hmm. Sweet, man. Dude, it's the same story for me too. I was already in vending, but I was like, when I saw them getting all those views, I was like, dude, I got to start recording me filling up these vending machines. I had no idea that would, I had no idea anybody would want to watch something like that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I was gonna ask you what you started with. So you bought so tell us what you started with then. One more time.
Okay, so I went after I watched that video, right? That's like my first eyes set on vending. I was like, oh wow, you can actually like buy vending machines. I thought like Lay's and like Coca-Cola owned all those. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like random people can just buy a machine. So I went on Facebook Marketplace, was like scrolling through, and I found a snack shop 4 wide, I think, for like $300 with keys and everything. I was like, holy crap, like that's not bad at all. So I messaged the guy, and it was like an hour away. So I drove an hour away, picked it up, loaded it up in the back of my tiny Toyota Tacoma.
And you did this by yourself?
No, the dude helped me, which was, we didn't have any like dollies or anything. I was like, when I first got there, I went over and I squatted down like I was about to pick up the machine.
Yeah, right.
And he was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you can't. We have to push it. So we were pushing it, and then we just tilted it up and pushed it in the back of my truck. And my truck was riding like that. Right. It's so small, but yeah, we got it. And
well, I'm just saying, nobody went with you though to go look at the machine. Like you didn't have your parents or anything. You didn't even know what you were looking at, right?
No, I didn't know what I was doing. Okay. I was just like, yep, looks good, load it up. and then we left, and then I couldn't find a location for it. So like literally after probably about a month, I sold it, and then was looking on Craigslist some more and bought bulk machines.
Okay, so once you got the bulk machines, how many did that come with when you first bought the bulk machines?
Came with 17.
Okay, and then triple head bulk machines. And then how did you place those?
Really, starting out, I was just asking like family, friends, like my network already, and I got some machines through there. And then I used Facebook. Facebook's awesome. Facebook Marketplace.
Right.
And then I would actually go, and you can go on Facebook and type in like pizzerias or like auto mechanic shops near me or something, and a whole bunch will come up. And then I would just go down the list and just message them.
Oh, message them through Facebook?
Yeah, just like a personal message to them through Facebook Messenger.
Right. What would the message look like?
Be like, hey, my name's Parker. I just started my gumball machine business is what I called it.
Right.
And I just graduated high school. I'm trying to save up some money for college, which is BS. I wasn't going to college, but it sounds good to people.
Right.
And I was wondering if maybe I could place a machine in your location for, the staff or the customers.
Right.
And I'll even pay like a commission. and I just sent that up to like a bunch of places, and I landed some pizza places. I landed some chiropractic clinics. I landed uh, like a race car track,
No way,
and
dude.
yeah, a
That's
couple
awesome.
random places. Yeah.
So did everybody like respond to your message? Was there like a good response rate?
It was definitely a very, very slim yes to no ratio. I got a lot of no's
A
and
lot of no's.
a lot of left on red. Yeah.
Right. Do you think it would have been better to go in person, or do you think the way that you did it was better?
I feel like I could have been more efficient if I went in person.
Right.
Because I did go in person and do some of those, but I didn't get a single yes going in person. I went to about 20 places in person.
Right. And dude, a lot of the things that you'll get when you go in person is the manager isn't here, or they just
Exactly.
went on lunch break, or you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's what I realized because I would do that, and I'm like, dude, if I can just message them, they'll be like, yeah, I'll talk to the manager. Like they'll do that for me.
Right. No, dude, that's super smart, and that's something
Yeah.
dude, I'm even gonna take away with that because like, there's one thing is flipping locations, dude. I don't think enough people are taking advantage of flipping locations, so placing machines, servicing them for a little while, but having them up, on Facebook,
Yeah.
to resell because dude, people will pay primo money just for a location, especially if it already has vending machines on it.
Mhm.
So I think that's a good idea, dude. Did you run any like? You said that you were on Facebook. Other than Messenger, did you get locations any other way besides just sending those direct messages?
Um, I tried email.
Right.
Um,
But I mean specifically on Facebook. Like, did you post like a post that said,
oh, I tried that. I tried running Facebook ads
right,
and they didn't work. I tried just posting a listing on like the marketplace. Like I
right,
was selling my machines, but like I was selling the service.
right,
And I got a couple hits back from that, but people just think I'm like selling the machine. So I
right,
got a lot of like, irrelevant people.
right.
But the best thing was just typing in like pizza places near me, going down the list and just sending Facebook like messenger messages directly
Absolutely.
to them. Yeah.
Okay, sweet man. Look, I'm gonna go and address the chat real quick. Shouts out to Noah McCrill. Shouts out to Shroominati. And yeah, Noah said looks good, loaded up. And then he said I need to start a gumball machine business. So shouts out to Noah. Noah was on the last podcast I think that I did. Or the one before last.
With the real
So
estate guy?
yeah, it's real estate guy.
Yeah, I watched it.
Right. Super cool, super cool. So we got all of our so you started placing those bulk machines, right?
Hmm.
What was the next step? Do you still have the bulk machine business or
Yeah, I still got the bulk machines, but I was collecting from it like monthly when I
mhm,
didn't have my full line route. But
right.
now that I have my full line route, it's like 2 or 3 months.
Would
I
you
can
say
push
bulk
them.
is worth it though?
Yeah, for sure. I can leave them for 3 months and they'll be like $50 sitting in there for me.
No
I think
way.
it's like, have you ever played Clash of Clans?
Yeah,
You know how you can like collect from your mines?
right.
That's what I feel like bulk machines are. That's what I feel like all of vending is. Like
Right.
the longer I let it sit, the more money's in it,
Right.
you know?
How funny is that? The candy doesn't go bad though?
It does, but like it's got super long expiration dates. Like 3 months is no problem.
Okay. Well, sweet, dude. So obviously you went full line. What was the transition? Like when did you realize, okay, I want to try full line out? And you know,
Yeah. It wasn't really like I made the decision like, oh, I'm gonna go into full line. It was more of um should I just because my girlfriend's stepmom worked at a school
right,
and the guy wasn't filling up their snack machine and she knew that I was in like the vending machine business, with the bulk machines.
right.
She was like, would you be interested in like filling up our snack machine? Because I know the teachers like love eating snacks and this guy isn't filling it up. It's been like a year and this empty snack machine hasn't been touched. Like maybe
How
I can
crazy
talk
is
with the,
that
I
people
know,
leave their machines and they don't even like.
dude,
It
it's
happens so
insane.
many times, dude. I've went to random businesses and asked them if I could put a machine in their business, and they're like, "Yeah, we have one in there." Guy hasn't been back to service it in over a year. It's just crazy that people would just
Really.
leave it there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I can see it because I mean they are kind of a pain to move, you
Mm.
know.
Right. All right.
But I don't know, still,
Okay,
but
so what happened next in the story?
yeah, so she was like, "Let me talk to the secretary and see if I can get the guy's information to see if maybe he wants to, like, sell you this machine."
Right.
And I was like, "Alright, I'm down, 1 snack machine, that'd be cool." And so I got the guy's information, she gave it to me, and I shot him a message, and I was like, "Hey, my name's Parker. Know so and so at so and so elementary."
Right, good,
And
yeah, make
that's
sure you keep those names
yeah,
private.
yeah. And I was like, I noticed your snack machine hasn't been filled up in decades."
Right.
And he was like, "Yeah, like I've been like started a new business or something, and I just can't, like I don't have time to come and fill them up."
Right.
He was like, "Not only will I sell you this one machine, but I have 35 other machines in location that I want to sell, and I've got another 20 in storage that you can have with
No
it."
way.
Yeah, so I was like, "Holy crap!" Like a pretty heavy text to get, you know.
Right, 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 right.
I was like, "All right." So I was like, "All right, give me a second." I waited. I was trying to think about it, and I was like, "All right, I'm down." And just before we even said any numbers or anything, because I
Right.
was gonna find a way to do it.
Okay.
And then yeah, I mean, one thing led to another.
Well, so did he
It-
send you over a price next? Was that the next thing? Were you like, "How much do you want for all that?"
Yeah. We were at first. I was like, "How much does it make? Why did you stop doing it?"
Right.
All this. All the normal stuff. How many employees and uh, do all the machines work? How old are they? Which they're dinosaurs, dude. All those machines are old.
Oh,
But
really? But they
yeah,
still work and everything?
yeah. But I've had a lot of problems with a couple of them. But
Oh, I bet, yeah.
but he said $35,000 for the all for it was 40, and then I was like $35,000, jeez.
Dude,
And
that's kinda steep for a guy who just left his vending machine in the elementary school and never came back to touch it in a year.
yeah, I was like, geez. So then I was like, all right, let me try and talk to some banks and try and get a loan or whatever. And he was like, all right. So about a week or two went by, and then I messaged him back, hey, are all the machines still available? And he was like, actually, I sold a couple. So I was like, all right. So what's the new price? And he was
Okay.
like, 30,000. And I was like, that's pretty steep. So I got him to 25,000. So $25,000 was the price.
Okay, did you said, "I'll give you 25K." Is that what
Yeah.
you told him?
Yeah, I was like, how about 25,000 for 35 machines?
Because you thought you could swing 25K instead of 35?
Yeah, for some reason 25 just looked better than 35. And
Right.
at this
Did
time
you
I was just trying to buy myself time because
Right,
dude, I'm 19. I
right,
don't have any collateral. Like I don't have, what am I going to give the bank, you know?
right,
Like a bank wasn't going to approve me. The only way that this was going to happen when I
right.
put two and two together in my head was if I get a loan from a family friend. I don't want to go to a hard money lender because they're freaking going to charge me interest like crazy.
Okay.
Um, like I knew I was gonna have to do owner finance. So at this time, I'm just trying to talk to him, be friends with him, get to know him a little better. We both like fishing. We started to get a bond together,
Okay, right, 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 right.
and so then about this is probably 2 months of us talking, and I was like, dude, I've tried to get
How far after do we agreed on the 25K,
yeah,
you just kinda kept, like, talking to him,
yeah,
developing that relationship?
yeah, and because it was like it's not like I was getting hits back instantly. Like
Mhm.
text messages would be like a day or two in between.
Right.
Um, And then we met up actually in between that because I wanted to see the tax records,
Okay.
to show the proof of to see like the income.
Right.
Because I had plans to showing that to a bank for a loan.
Okay.
Um, but I couldn't get any loans. So what I ended up doing, like 2 months in, I was like, hey, look, I've tried everything. I can't get loans. The only way that this is going to be possible is if we do owner finance and you take like $4,000 up front because that's all I had. I had $4,000 to my name. That's it.
Right.
And I was like, that's the only way it's going to work. If not, it was nice talking to you. Sorry if I wasted your time. And it was like probably the next day he hit me back and he was like, yeah, That's fine. I'm just trying to get, he just wanted the machines. Like, he didn't want to have to worry about them anymore.
Right.
The schools were calling him, hey, fill up the machine. Hey, fill up the machine. Take out the machine. What
Right.
are you doing? Like, they were getting pissed off. So he got all that weight kind of lifted off his chest. He just,
Nice.
Right place, right time.
Right. So he agreed to 25K. So 4K down, and then how did y'all work out the financing for it?
So 25,000 down. I mean 25,000 total, 4,000 down,
Right.
and we agreed on 750 a month.
750 a month. Okay, sweet,
750 a
man.
month.
Were you nervous making that kind of? I mean, you said 4,000 was all you had to your name. So I mean,
Yeah,
were you nervous jumping into that?
super nervous. And I actually went to a couple family friends
Right.
and asked for loans because 4,000 was all I had. Like, my bank account was empty now, and now I have 35 machines that I have to fill up.
Right.
So I was like asking for loans and stuff, and I actually got $2,000 from a family friend
No way.
to put product in the machines. And I was like,
Oh
all
yeah,
right,
because you can't forget about
perfect.
product. I mean,
Yeah,
how many locations was it? You said it was 30 something machines.
yeah, 35
Shit,
that I had to
man.
fill up. Snack machines are pretty expensive. Like, the
Especially when they haven't
margins.
been filled in a year, dude.
Yeah, dude. I was putting like freaking like 2 Snickers bars in there at first because I couldn't afford to put 10 in each one. Jeez.
Dude, candy is so expensive, and I think it's only
Yeah.
going up, dude. It's wild. Let me address the chat right quick. Shouts out to Dominic Barbado. He says, yes, pumped. Still can't super chat. Unfortunately, no. Until I'm monetized, Dude, we're working on it. You know what I mean? We're doing the best we can. Azan Khan says, yo. And then Shruminati hops in here and he says, Christmas tree. So
I have no idea who that is. That's not like someone I know. Well, maybe it is, but they're in disguise. I don't know.
Right. Well, appreciate all you guys for being here. Appreciate everybody who hopped in the live stream. So anyway, we kind of just discussed how you landed this whole vending route. So how many locations did it come with again?
It was 35 on location.
So 35 machines, but like was it, just one per location?
Yeah.
No way, dude. So you jumped from you had no business. All you were doing was filling bulk
Candy
candy,
machines.
right? And now you have 35 locations.
Yeah.
Dude, what was like the learning curve? How long did it take you to fill them? Like so many different
Yeah.
questions. Like was it like overwhelming at first,
Yeah, for sure. I mean the place where I was, like, before this, I was actually working at a pain management clinic in downtown Houston, which is an hour away from my house.
Right.
And I'm making 11.50 an hour there. So
Mhm.
I'm driving an hour away, making 11.50 an hour, and driving in friggin' Houston traffic. It would take like an hour and a half to get back home.
Right.
So like my back is up against the wall. Like I couldn't do it. So I knew if I didn't do something, like I was getting like pissed off of just working there,
Right.
Great people and everything. It's just the drive sucked. So I knew I had to do something, and then this route presented itself, and I would hate to see it go to someone else,
Right.
So I just did everything I could to make that learning curve go way faster.
Right.
And I was watching all sorts of YouTube videos, just putting in the footwork, getting everything, just knowing that I had to figure out a way.
Right. So that first week must have been super hectic for you, man, hitting all those locations and having to fill them all up. Was $2,000 enough money to fill all the machines?
Yeah, it actually was. And also another thing which was huge, he let me keep whatever money was in the machines,
Oh, that is nice.
which helped out a lot too.
Wow, dude, that's awesome. So obviously this guy's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he doesn't
Mhm.
sound very responsible. It sounds like he just like let his machines go and then sold it off to you. But I mean, dude, that's super cool. So how long do you have until it's paid off? How many said you're paying 725
750, about 2 years.
750. Okay.
About
And
2 years.
you're still making some good profit though, huh?
Yeah, it cash flows for sure.
Okay. Sweet, sweet, sweet. And what do you drive to fill all these locations? You said do you still drive a little Tacoma?
Got a 1997 stick shift Toyota Tacoma. Yep.
Dude, that's gotta be a pain, huh, man? I know I drive a truck to fill now because I sold my van, and
Mhm.
it's a pain, man. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it
What do you
is.
think about it?
Dude, it is tough. Like the whole back, like my whole truck, like the whole cab of it is
Right,
filled with like pastries and chocolate and stuff.
right,
And then I'll put like the chips in like the bed of my truck, and try and like put like some tie downs over it so they don't fly out.
Right.
But whenever it rains, like you have to put all that stuff in the cab too. So it's like if you look at my truck from the outside, it's like you can't see through it. Like there's just boxes, and then
Right.
there's me in there.
Dude, that's crazy. So what does your week
Yeah.
look like now? How many days out of the week are you going fill?
Initially when I first started, I was doing 5 days a week, probably 6, 7 hours a day just to, get everything filled up, get
Right.
everything figured out. But now that I've kind of got it dialed in and I know like this machine's a 1 week location, this machine can go 2 weeks, this
Right.
is a 3 week. Now I only go about 2 or 3 days a week, and I'll hit up, and I'll put maybe 5, 6 hours a day, 2 or 3 times a week.
Dude, that is insanity. Dude, that's such a shock, dude. I've had 8 locations at a time, and I knew that was pretty like I was like, oh man, this is a good bit to fill. But I mean, I was filling in like one day, but 35, dude, I can't imagine. Let me address the chat real quick. So shouts out to Ricky. Ricky, he says, yo. Shouts out to Ryan Rogers. He said Pops is here. Kudos to you boys. We got Darwin Viveros. He says, hi, I'm 14 years old. This year, my goal is to flip a car for cash. I do lawn care and landscaping, leaf cleanups, and snow removal from driveways. I can't wait until I save enough money for a car. So shouts out to Darwin, man. Good luck with
Hustler.
that. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you very much for the inspiration, he says. And then Yazel Hebrew says, oh, snap, y'all live. I was just watching Parker yesterday. Parker, you need tots in this business. I don't know what that means, but I
Yeah.
guess you need some tots, Parker.
I don't know, some tater tots or what?
Maybe so, dude. Like,
Maybe does that mean I don't know what I'm doing? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Nah, dude. I think you know what you're doing. I don't know. Anyway, okay, dude. So 35 locations. Did it like freak you out at first? Were you like, oh my gosh, did I signed up for a little too much, too quick?
Yeah, for sure. I'm like, I'll like talk to my girlfriend, like, do you think I should have done this? Like, was this a bad idea? And she was just like, no, I mean, it's cool.
Right. Well, she supports you, and that's all that
Yeah.
mattered. So you graduated high school, right? You're out of high school
Yeah,
last year.
2018
20
graduate.
class of 18, represent.
Yeah.
And then so you're not going to college there.
No.
Do you have anything against college? You think it's a waste of time?
For me personally, it's not for me. Like, if you wanna be like a doctor or like a lawyer or something, like,
Right.
for sure, like, college is awesome. But for me, it would have been a waste of time and a waste of money that I didn't have. Like, if I had the 25,000 for this business or 25,000 to college, like,
Right.
one can guarantee me a cash flow, one can guarantee you a certificate,
Right.
maybe you can get a job with it, maybe not. You might work at McDonald's for a few years, or maybe you'll land, the perfect job of your dreams.
Who knows?
Never
Right. So
know.
it's more like a lottery, you think, then.
Yeah,
So what do your friends think about your vending business?
they think it's cool. All of them are like, really hyped when they see the stack of ones, which I mean, it looks like a lot of money, but like a stack like this is like
Right, couple hundred, maybe two.
$300 maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
200-300.
but yeah, they
Absolutely.
think it's cool.
No, that's awesome, man. How many locations did you lose once you got in?
So I had to take out 5.
5?
Yeah.
So like you went and filled them up and they were like, take them out of here?
No, before I filled them up, I was like, "Hey, I'm the new guy. Do you
Right.
want me to take the machine out, or do you want me to keep, I'll be reliable." I was like, "I'll be reliable. I won't be like the last guy." And they're
Right.
like, "No, just take it out. It's okay."
Right.
Which,
Because
it happens.
yeah, it does. Because me and Jaime were talking about that. He bought a location from a guy, and he said he lost it the next day. Like the
I
next
heard
day he
that.
went and filled it. I was like, man, that's
He
rough.
he paid a pretty good amount of money for that. I would have been pissed.
Well, yeah. He did. I forgot what he said. He said he flipped another location or something and
Mhm.
made his money back. So I guess that's what matters. And speaking of Jaime, he actually hopped in the chat. He says what up. So shouts out to Jaime.
My boy.
Ricky said I started to work when I was 18. I'm now 19. I have 11 grand in cash saved up. I'm thinking of buying a small truck and a vending route. Any thoughts and tips?
I think that's awesome. Started working at 18 and you're 19 now. I started working when I was 16 and I only had like way less than that.
I don't know what Ricky's doing. I think Ricky does pressure washing. I'm not sure though.
Oh, really? That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you can find the right deal, dude, it's all about crunching the numbers and finding the right deal.
Right. And honestly, dude, that's where it comes into flipping locations again. I mean, dude, if I had a couple locations to sell them, you know what I mean? Like, I think people out there just want to hop in the business. A lot of people don't understand all the work that goes into it. I think a lot of them see the cash collections and they kind of figure like, oh, this is what it is. Like, it looks fun, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot more to it.
Right. So anyway, do you recommend other people buy a vending route?
I think it depends where you're at. You know, if you're not really sure about the vending business, I would kind of ease in. I know I'm a terrible example of that, but
Right.
I mean, if you're like a go for it person, you know, jump out of an airplane and put on your parachute on the way down type of person, buy a
Right.
route. But if you're more conservative, I definitely, you know, buy a machine and, you know, maybe try and find 1 or 2 locations. If you like it, buy a route.
Right. What about all the machines that weren't on location? Wasn't there a bunch of them in like a storage or something?
Yeah, I got a lot in this other guy's storage still that I haven't even gotten because there's about 20 machines in there, and it's like a giant warehouse, like massive. Like nothing I could ever buy at a storage unit would be able to hold all those machines. So I just
Right.
ended up buying a 10 by 20 and I put like 8 of them in there. And yeah, I
Right.
got to find locations for
Did
them.
they work?
Some of them work. I'd say about half of them work and the other
Right.
half are like for parts, you know?
So he's still paying the fee on the is it a fee? Is he paying anything for those machines to be sitting there?
At his place, no, because he knows a guy. I don't know a guy. I have to pay at
Oh,
my
that's cool.
storage unit. Yeah.
Okay. But did he move so wait, what's in your storage unit then?
Uh, some of the snack machines that were in his,
Right.
we just moved them over to mine in case like one of my locations broke or like
Mhm.
I got like a new location or something. I could move them in real quick.
Okay, that's super cool. That's super cool. Vending Biz says, "What's up, Parker? Hey, Justin, what is up, Vending
What's
Biz?"
going on, bro? He's
So,
always in my videos. I
dude, I
appreciate
know,
him.
super supportive, dude. Shouts out to Vending Biz. Big shout out. So let's see. How do you go about getting locations? Then, are you gonna go about getting any more locations? Are you kind of maxed out now? What do you think?
I definitely can't be maxed out because all of these are summer locations. And look at me right now. I'm not making any money these whole 2 weeks school's out. So
Right.
I need to find some year-round locations. I'm gonna
Wait, you said
be
these are summer locations, or they're
no, I
not gonna be
yeah, they're not gonna be in the summer. Like I need to find summer locations.
right? Okay,
Um,
because they're all in schools. All the locations that you have currently are in schools.
yeah, correct. So I'll
Okay.
probably just shoot out some emails, do some footwork, go into places, and just gotta hustle it out, you know.
Right. It's easy to say though, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's another thing to do it, you
for
know?
sure.
So tell us about all your locations. So literally every location you have is in a school?
Um, I actually have one that is in a bank, but that's like I'm gonna pull that location. I haven't even put it in my videos. It's a combo machine. The bottom half of it doesn't work, so only the snack machine works. And it's in a big office building where if you walk out the door, there's a freaking brand new perfect machine that's a snack and a soda. It's got a card reader. So I mean,
Are they
I'm
still
just
in your business?
yeah.
Oh
So
man.
I'm just gonna have to pull that machine. And then I also had another machine at a warehouse, but I
Right.
lost that location because he wasn't filling it up, and I didn't
Right.
get there in time. Yeah,
Right. Well, I guess it happens. But for the most part, most of your locations are in schools?
yeah.
Oh,
Other than that, all schools.
right. And then how did he get into those schools?
He actually bought the route from a guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the guy,
How funny is that, bro? He buys the route from a guy and then he doesn't take
yeah.
care of it.
So I think this dude, the guy he bought it from, found all the locations, and I don't know anything about that guy. The only thing I got out of the guy that I bought it from about his guy that he bought it from
Right.
was he told the guy he has like a week to decide if he wants to buy it, and then after that, he's moving to Alaska. So the dude took off.
No way.
Like, yeah. So the guy bought it, and then the next day,
He got a good deal on it?
he bought him for 35.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. But yeah, he was like, yeah, the next day the dude just took off and went to Alaska. So I was like,
How wild is
well,
that?
yeah.
Wow. So the other guy got him in all the schools then.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
cool. I'm gonna address the chat one more time. Darwin says, I want to ask you for a little advice. What should be a good car to buy for a pretty good profit, like a 4-door car or SUV or a truck? So you talking about flipping cars. Honestly, dude, when you're flipping cars, you kind of need to observe the market. So whatever you think would be a good car to flip, look on Facebook Marketplace, see what the competition looks like, and see if there's any room for profit. Usually they'll show you the Kelly Blue Book on, all the cars that are listed. So you want to find one that's like priced lower. But yeah, it just depends on the demand on the market, really. Kirko CJ, he said, "What's up, Forever Self-Employed, Parker and Jamie?" Shouts out to
What's up,
Kirko.
Kirko?
Yazel says, "Funny, all you guys in this chat all inspired me. That's why I started my vending business. Thanks, fellas." That's funny, man. Super cool, super cool. Let's see. Watch all you guys' videos. Tim says, "Sorry I'm late." Welcome to the chat, Tim. We appreciate you
Tim?
coming, bro. And yeah, man. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the next question. So do you feel like people take you serious? I mean, you had to go into all these places and say, "Hey, I bought the business." Obviously you're a younger kid, Do you think there was anything there?
Yeah, that's one of the things that I was definitely like just trying to not think about because I knew it was gonna be a thing. But
Yeah.
honestly, everyone's pretty cool. Like I get a lot of people that are like, oh, it's you? Like you're the guy? You're so young, how did you even do it? And
Right.
I'm like, yep, it's me. And they're cool with it,
Right.
They ask more questions.
Right. That's funny, man. But yeah, you kind of have to dress conservative, huh? Like, what do you wear whenever you go fill?
When I started out, I was wearing whatever. Dude, the first day I went, I had literally like slides, like socks and slides.
Parker, you weren't
Dude,
thinking
okay.
like these are
No, I know.
businesses you're walking into?
Cause I was like, oh crap. Like I was just trying to get everything in my truck. Like it was the first day. Like I was freaking out trying to get everything. And I'm
Right.
like halfway, like I'm 90% to my location. And I look down and I'm like, are you freaking kidding me?
Right.
And I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have to roll with it,
Oh,
But then
dude.
after that, it was like, nicer stuff. And then I
How,
got like a uniform.
how
So
many locations did you lose that day that you were wearing slides?
none actually.
No way, bro. Okay, like Tim says, loving Parker's hair. Good indicator he's a unemployed CEO boss.
Dude, I get so much crap for my hair whenever I was working.
Really?
But yeah, it's gotta
Why?
be above the ear. God, dude, like
Well, look at you now, dude. You run your own thing, so it's like
yeah,
whatever, dude. I'll wear my hair
screw
how I
them,
please.
yeah.
Oh, that's funny, man. If anything that's inspirational, you should do talks to young up and comers to share your experiences. Let's see. Shouts out to Kirko's still in here. Shouts out to Hunter's Vending. Shouts out to Hunter's Vending.
Yeah, he's on the come up.
Come on, he's on. Dude, I think I saw his channel not that long ago.
Yeah,
He's making some vending content.
he showed up on my recommended page and I watched some of his videos. He's cool.
Right. No, that's
And then
super awesome.
Kirko said I look like a student. It's an elementary school, so you're probably right. Actually, they're probably like, this kid needs to get back in class.
Right, bro. They might ID you or something. So let's talk about. Do you have somebody that helps you move the machines? Did this guy help you move them whenever you?
Yeah,
He did.
that was the guy. Yeah, I bought it from. He helped me.
Right. So tell me about don't you have a certain like didn't something happen? Something went wrong and like he put a machine through the wall or something?
Dude, that whole day was just absolutely insane. So yeah, we started out the day and we rented out a truck with a lift gate. It was, one of those big box trucks like a U-Haul.
Right.
But with a lift gate.
Right.
And we just started hitting up schools. We took out about like I think 4 or 5 machines that day. And it's just super hard because the students are in session, the school's going on.
These are schools that didn't want the machines anymore. They wanted you to take them out.
Yeah, but I also did place machines that day too.
And he was cool with helping you move them?
Yeah.
Okay.
which is super cool. He didn't have to do that at all, which is really cool.
But I mean, dude, what would you have done if he wouldn't have helped you? You know what I mean?
I know. I
Because
don't
that's
know
the
what I would
hardest.
have done.
That's probably like the hardest part of the business is moving the vending machines.
Yeah, and he had like the dolly and everything. So I
Right.
mean, I guess it was just meant to be. Everything literally lined up perfectly.
That's
So
beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so
um,
tell us what else happened. So you're moving some machines.
so we're moving machines. We get through like two or three, and this is my first time moving machines. So
Right.
it's a lot of obstacles. Like you got to call janitors and stuff to take out like the metal bars and move doors, and you got to unscrew doors and stuff. Like absolutely insane stuff that I didn't even think of.
Right.
And so we're going. The first two or three schools go pretty smoothly, and then we get to this one school. And before we even went in, he was like, "Hey, like this school, like they hate me because he would never pick up their calls. He'd
Right.
always dodge their calls, because they wanted the machine out for so long because he would never
Right.
fill it up. And so whenever we went, he was with me right next to me, and I was talking to the secretary, introducing myself, and she said what's up to me, and then she just started like talking to me with him standing right there. She was like, "Yeah, like this dude, like he completely stood us up, like such a bad businessman. This, that. I don't want to talk to him. The machine's, around the corner. You guys, get it out." And I was
Right.
like, "All right,
Was she gonna let you
cool."
put another machine on there? Or she wanted that one
Nah,
gone.
she was done with us.
Okay.
So we go around, and it's this super narrow, long hallway
Right.
that you put the machine sideways, and it like barely fits. Like you scrape the walls going by.
Okay.
I was like, crap. So we get it pushed out. We push it all the way down the hallway, and then we get to this door. It's a steel door, a wooden door that you just open. Just like a normal one of those big, heavy school doors.
Right.
And we go, and it won't fit through. Like just going, it won't fit. So we had to get a drill, and we had to undrill all the screws to take the door off so it would
Right.
fit. So we get the drill, and we're going down. It's so many screws. It's like 20 screws.
All
It's
right.
insane. And I'm not even kidding. We literally get to the last screw, like not the second to last, like the last screw,
Right.
and it's stripped.
Come on.
It won't come out. It won't back in. It won't back out. So we can't take off the door. Like we were sitting with it trying to get it out, and it won't.
Right.
Whatever they use, it's good stuff. Like, but obviously the screw wasn't. So
Dude, that's wild.
it was
Okay.
stuck in
So what'd
there.
you end up having to do?
So we were thinking some more. We put all the screws back, and then what we came to conclusion was we were gonna open the vending machine door and kind of
Oh,
like
like pivot it through?
pivot it around, and it actually worked. Like it was just enough to go through. So we finally got it. We were getting it around, and then we pushed it actually to one last shove to get it around. And there was a
Right.
light switch over here in the corner, and we pushed it and we busted the light switch. And I was like, "Are you freaking kidding me?" So the light switch busted. We get the machine out, and then we get it. And we push it out down, through the school and out
Right.
to the double doors. And we get to like the outside part, and the janitor can't get the bar unlocked. So we're sitting there for literally 10 minutes. The janitor's trying to get it unlocked, and the
Mhm.
secretary comes out because she's like wondering what's taking so long, and
Right.
she's like heated.
Did she
It,
find out that the light switch had gotten broken?
no, luckily she did not. Um, but
She would have killed you.
yeah, but she grabbed the key and tried to do it and stuff, and she was pissed off. And then the other guy that I bought the route from, he was like, "All right, just let me see the key." And he did something, and he popped out the bar, and he got it out, thankfully. So we
Right.
pushed the machine out. We get the machine out. We load it up in the truck. And I'm like, "Oh wait, I gotta go return the badges to the
Mhm.
front desk." So I had to go walk back in and give the badges to the front desk, and they were like, "Wait a minute, stay right here, don't go anywhere." They're like, "One of the teachers said that the door won't close." I was like, "Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?" So I have to wait there,
Right.
and then the secretary comes out, and she said she's gonna go look at the door. So she goes to look at the door, and she says she thought it was the little like box on the top of the door. You know how whenever you close a door, like it kind of slows it down from slamming?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That little box. She thought it was that was messing up,
Mhm.
but it was actually that screw. So it wouldn't like close.
Okay.
and she actually didn't say anything about the light switch,
Did she
which
see it? Maybe she didn't see
I
it.
don't know because the door is right here and the light switch is like right next to it. So I don't
Right.
know.
Okay.
But I was like,
So did you not get in trouble for the light switch being busted?
nope.
No way.
I man, I saved their number like specifically for that reason because if I got a call from them, I knew
You
it
know
was
you
gonna be
weren't
that.
answering.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can't take that call. But I mean, you got to think they got their own like maintenance crew, you know.
Right.
They get paid to fix that kind of stuff, you know.
Right. Well, dang, dude, that
Which
sounds
I
like
mean, it sucks. It's not good. Like, I feel terrible that it happened. Like, it was really bad. But I
right.
mean,
But I mean, if
stuff happens.
the other guy kind of got you in a bad situation, with not
Yeah.
selling it and everything, and everybody getting angry about it.
Yep.
Yazel Hebrew wants to know: can you see if Parker has gotten his LLC?
Yeah. I went through Ink File and I got my LLC. In Texas, it's like $300 just to get it.
Really?
So every state's different. Yeah, you gotta see your individual state on like the comptroller website or something. But yeah, you can just go through LegalZoom or LLC. I mean, Ink File and get your LLC. It's pretty easy.
Nice, dude. And then the King's Men Report live podcast says, "What's up, guys? Shouts out to you, brother.
What up?
Thanks for being with us." Okay, so where are you getting your product from? Are you getting it from Sam's?
Sam's Club, and then recently, I got a guy that I get chocolate from for cheaper.
You're getting chocolate from a guy?
I got a chocolate plug. Yeah.
No way, dude.
Yeah.
So like, what's the deal? Is he getting chocolate cheaper? How's he doing that?
Way cheaper. I don't know his supplier. I don't know where he gets it, but he gets it to me.
Is it
It's
like
it's
off
good.
brand? Like, is it
Nah.
like
Nah.
Snickers instead of Snickers? Like,
Nah. It's legit stuff. It's all like it's not expired. Everything's good. I don't know. I
it's
don't
just
ask
some
too many.
random guy?
Yeah, I don't ask too many questions, but
No way,
I get
dude.
it for cheap. Yeah, he's definitely the homie. He
What do you
saves
get?
me a lot.
Is it like, does he own something? Like, does he
I
own like a convenience store?
I guess he just knows a guy. I don't know.
How'd you find out about him?
Through Instagram.
No way. Like,
Yeah,
what's his name? Like the candy
yeah.
plug?
He hit me up and he's from like Houston, like he's from around me, and he said he was watching my videos, and then we were just talking back and forth, and he was like, yeah, I can actually, if you need, I can get chocolate for cheaper. And I was like, hell yeah, dude, like
Did you
chocolate's
say how?
expensive. No, I was like, yeah, I'll take I didn't ask questions. I was like, dude, I'm getting cheap chocolate. I don't care what happens.
Dude, so this is just some random guy. You don't
Yeah,
even know him, and you're just getting cheap chocolate from him?
yeah, but he's cool now. Like, we've kind of developed a relationship.
So what, do you just go to his house? You just pull up and just like
No, we just meet up in a parking lot. Yeah.
No, dude, are you messing with me,
I swear
Parker?
to God.
Dude, and you haven't asked any questions. You don't ask any questions when you see him.
No, I mean, yeah, we talk like about vending. He's got a vending machine business too. We
Right.
talk about vending and stuff.
Is he
Yeah.
he's ordering extra chocolate off the internet or something?
I don't know, dude. I don't
Dude,
know
you
how he
gotta
gets it.
ask him, dude. That's wild, bro.
But yeah, I'll get like a 30, I think I got a 48 count of Snickers, a 48 count of peanut M&Ms, a 48 count of M&Ms, I think 30 or 36 Hershey, 30, 36 Hershey almond, Mr. Goodbar, and I got all that for like I think $90.
No way, dude.
Yeah,
Do
so
you
it's
know what
really
you're
good.
paying per candy bar?
I have to go back and add it up, but it's really, 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 really cheap. I
Like
think it was
less than 50 cents?
yeah,
Dude, that is crazy, dude. I was at Sam's yesterday. I paid like 69 cents for a candy bar, dude, that I'm selling for like $1.
yeah, it's insane.
And I'm just like, dude, I'm getting ripped.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes he doesn't have stuff. Like, I guess the guy can't give it to him sometimes. So sometimes I do have to go to Sam's Club. But
Dude, this secret chocolate candy plug is like, this is the craziest thing I've ever heard.
he might be in the chat. I don't know.
I
He
don't
watches my
know.
videos.
He's probably like undercover, dude, making sure you don't like put out his info or something,
Yeah.
get him killed or something. Okay, let's see. Hector De La Garza says, forever self-employed, gang, buddy. Thanks for hopping in here. I really appreciate it. And then Yazel says, what I do is go to CVS or Walgreens and buy all the candy that's on sale for $2 for $1. Keep that in mind. 2 for $1. Yeah, you're getting it for 50 cents. But what, you buy all your candy?
Wow, I never heard of that.
That seems wild, dude.
I mean, hey, it works. I feel like you'd have to go to every CVS in your
Like,
town to get enough.
buy everything, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, if you got 35 locations, there's no way you're gonna be able to do that.
yeah.
Okay, that's absolutely crazy. Do you like Sam's? You like going to Sam's to get all your product?
At first I did, but now it's kind of annoying.
Dude,
But,
Sam's is
I got
annoying.
to.
Yeah, do you have the business card?
Yeah.
You do? Okay, so you can go early in the morning, right?
Yeah, but sometimes I like to hit the snooze button more than I should, so I always end up going later.
Right, dude. And there's all kind of crazy people in there, dude. People trying to sell you stuff, and I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, I always go at the wrong times. I like to fill on Sunday, just because like where I feel it's like a little ways away from me, dude. Every Sunday that place is packed with so many people just like walking slow, dude. I'm pretty sure at this point they only have 3 registers that check out people now, and all the other registers are like self checkout.
Dang.
It's so annoying, dude. I don't know. I gotta
That's
find
insane.
another Sam's or something.
Yeah. Or a
Uh,
different time, I don't know.
right. Hunter's Vending says how much you pay for your route and are you in it for the long haul? So we kind of covered that earlier a little bit, but I guess he missed it. You want to just tell him one more time how much you pay?
Yeah. So I paid $25,000 for the route, but out of pocket I put $4,000 as a down payment, and I pay $750 a month. And yes, I'm in
And
it
you
for the long haul.
and
I'm
you
kind of forced.
and you cash flow too.
I cash flow on top of it. Yeah.
Right. Otherwise, you'd be, sinking
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah. It sucked. Wouldn't be worth it.
Right. And so, like, have you ever thought of flipping any of those locations?
Yeah,
Like
for sure.
any of the slower ones?
Definitely. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that because flipping locations is a good business.
Right, dude. Absolutely.
Because
if you can place them, it's a good business.
yeah, people will
Um,
buy anything.
no, absolutely. And a lot of people just want to get into it, and you just say, hey, you know what? Keep my number. If it doesn't work out, then just give me a call, and I'll buy the location back from you.
Exactly.
Okay, so tell us about the story about that business getting robbed that your candy machine was in.
Yeah. So all right. So I woke up one morning and I pull up my phone. I go on Instagram because I'm following them on Instagram. It's a resale shop, like a hype beast resale. Supreme, Off White. All the nice brands.
Right.
And I
So it was
go.
like a resale shop like GameStop, but for hypebeast kind of type deal?
Yeah,
Like
like
they're
kind of like
selling used hypebeast, like Supreme
yeah.
stuff?
Do you have like a Plato's Closet over
Yeah,
there?
we have Play-Dohs, but I
Kind of like
don't.
that.
Okay, but it's like a more upscale
Yeah.
type deal?
Yeah. And they got like all the nice shoes. Like I'm not a shoe guy, but they got all the nice shoes.
Right. I know people who are shoe guys. They
Yeah.
probably spend way too much money. Okay, but keep going.
Yeah. So I go to Instagram and literally I click on their story and there's a video like their store cam, of people robbing their store. And I was like, holy crap, like my machine's in there. So I'm I'm watching
Right.
and I watch through the whole thing and like I'll see my candy machine in like a corner and then it'll go to the next one. I'll be like, all right, it's still there. And I
Right.
watched all the way through. And luckily they didn't take my machine. I don't know why they didn't take my machine because literally it's right next to the front door.
Right.
Like you walk in the front door, my machine's right there.
How funny is that, bro?
And
They didn't wanna take your candy machine.
totally wrecked the place, like trashed it, and then walked in and out past my machine probably 3 or 4 times, not thinking
Right.
once to just haul it off like with the rest of this stuff.
Right. Did they ever catch the guys who robbed it?
I don't know.
Dang. Did you talk to the cause I remember we were talking in the group text and you were like, they deleted the video. So did you have to message them to get the video?
No, they posted it again later. So I screen recorded it again. It
Right.
was funny. One of the dudes, like there was 2 doors, and one of the like they were coming in. There was 3 dudes. One of them was coming in and out of this one door, and this other idiot tried to ram through the other door, and he like busted his head because it didn't break. So
Right.
yeah, that was funny.
So did they so how did they just broke into one of the doors like the alarm wasn't going off or anything? I don't you gotta go ask that location about what happened.
Yeah, I should probably ask more, but yeah, I
You
don't
just
know.
That's wild, dude. That's pretty crazy. because I want to know if they ever got caught or anything. Dude, I'm telling you, that'd be a good video for you to make.
Yeah, I should.
You definitely should. So let's see. Let's see. Yazel says, how do you flip the location though? That's a great idea. And then Ben Biz kind of answered it. You build the route, make it cash flow, and then you sell it. And then flipping the location is good because you can flip the slower locations and you can keep your, the ones that generate more cash flow. And so it just allows you to get rid of the baggage almost. And then he says, make it cash, explain Ben Biz. So yeah, just make sure it's making money and then sell it off, right?
Yeah, cash flow, like, yeah, make sure it's making money after all the expenses and there's still money.
Right.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Reyes, man. Reyes hopped in here. Reyes says, glad I'm catching this live.
Snap.
Y'all go subscribe to Reyes's. He made a second channel specifically for vending content. So y'all are going to want to see that. Also, Reyes is going to be on the podcast soon, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I talked to him on the phone. He's a cool guy.
Yeah. I never talked to him, but he seems super cool.
Right, dude. For some reason, you get this perception of the guys that like have really made it on YouTube, and it's like you think that maybe they might be full of themselves or something to that extent. But dude, Reyes is just a real down to earth guy. He's awesome, man. So yeah, he's gonna be on the podcast, dude. So everybody in here,
Sweet.
yeah, man, it's gonna be cool. Okay. Anyway, worst part about the vending business, from your experience.
The worst part from my experience, is moving the machines. Moving the machines sucks. Other than that, when machines break, because you can just be chilling, doing whatever.
Right.
You get a phone call, hey, the machine's not taking dollars, or hey, the machine's, not dropping snacks, and
Right.
for me, everything's always new because I haven't like experienced it a lot. So I always freak out when I get those calls because I got to learn something new to fix
Right.
it,
So how do you handle it? Like, if you do get a call that something's broken?
I try, if I'm already running the route, I'll hit up that school that day.
Right.
But if not, I'll go to it the next day and figure out what's wrong with it.
No, dude, that's super cool. Yeah, and dude, like I even told Jaime this because me and Jaime had we did a podcast together. I was like, dude, I leave my phone on do not disturb, and then if I get a call, it's like a screen on my call. So somebody's got to leave me a voicemail or a text message saying like, hey, something's wrong with the machine, and then I'll get to it the next day, when I have time. But
yeah, that's smart.
I'd never let myself get put in a situation where it's like I'm going late at night just to satisfy them. It's like, dude, the machine took $1. Like, run to the gas station real quick. It's just it's a convenience thing. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's just me. I mean, it's probably better to jump up and go fix it, but I mean, I don't know, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, to each their own.
Yeah.
So what are your plans for the vending business? Are you going to keep growing it? Are you going to try to sell off slower locations? Like, what's the plan going forward?
Yeah, I definitely want to expand the vending business and get more locations that are year round. And then at the same time, sell off some of the slower locations and take that money and reinvest it in, either like another route or maybe some locations that are already doing good, or just buying machines and putting some newer machines and replacing the older ones and selling the old machines,
Right.
There's always room for better.
You're just going to keep reinvesting and kind of just keep growing it.
Yeah. And then I always want to have, the vending machine business. And I also want to get into real estate, like rental properties, stuff like that.
Right. So that's more of the end game. But I mean, how big do you want to grow the business though?
The vending business to like a number a month.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, when do you say, all right, enough is enough? I've grown this big enough. Or like, when do you bring on help? You know what I mean? Have you thought about those kind of things?
Definitely. I want to build it to where I physically don't have enough time to do everything.
Right.
And then once it gets to that point, try and find like someone that, maybe I can pay, like someone younger, or, someone just responsible, that's not going to jack any money, or, help, run the route, pay them maybe commission or hourly. And then focus on real estate or something,
Have you been able to like, I mean, because like you're a young guy, you're 19, or right? Are you 19?
19, yeah.
19, dude. I know when I was 19, I wasn't very like organized and structured with anything. So how has this business like helped you to get more organized and stuff? Are you more organized? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm definitely organized when it comes to business stuff. Like I got everything in a Google spreadsheet, by location, the commissions I gotta pay, like the last time I serviced it, when it needs to be serviced,
Right.
if something's wrong with it, I'll note it. So everything's super organized with the business. I got all the tax stuff, so yeah, business wise, yes. Other than that, I'm pretty like all over the place.
Right. Pretty chill, huh, bro?
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Let's see. Meow Man says forever self-employed. Go Tigers. See that helmet in the back. Absolutely, baby. Go Tigers, dude. LSU plays tomorrow. Do you like college football?
I don't really watch college ball.
It's all good, bro. It's all good, but once you find the love for it, you know what I mean? It'll
Yeah.
change it. So shout out to Meow Man. Appreciate you for being in here. We got 6 other people in here. Appreciate all you guys for joining us. It is good to have you. So Parker, tell us about, we're gonna kind of transition to YouTube a little bit. Tell us
Okay.
about how you've been getting more traction on YouTube, because I know your channel has really been picking up, over the past little while.
Yeah. So pretty much in like the start of December, I started posting 3 times a week
Right.
consistently of just my vending machine route collections and stuff, and just pretty much daily vlogs of me just running my vending machine route. And those have like absolutely like exploded my YouTube. I mean, I say exploded, but exploded from where it was.
Do you think
Like,
it's because you're pulling more cash out? That's why you're getting more traction?
I think that along with the consistency,
Mm-hmm.
3 times a week versus before I was doing maybe once a week.
Right.
Yeah, like this, like how you can like read your analytics. The last 28 days, it's grown like 800 subs, I think,
Come on, man. That's awesome.
which is completely like doubled what it was.
Right. Dude, in my opinion, the vending space is kind of oversaturated. So how do you differentiate yourself from others doing the same type of content?
I mean, it is really saturated, but honestly, I feel like I haven't differentiated myself at all. Like, I feel like you can go down the list, watch his video, this video, and it's all the same. You're collecting money, you're refilling the machines, and you're
Right.
showing the money at the end on how much you make.
Right.
There's not a whole lot,
But why should I
to
watch Parker Thompson instead of watching somebody else out there making vending content?
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty transparent, like with everything. Like I don't try and like, let my machines fill up for a certain amount of time and then just pull out
Right.
like a huge stack. Like I'm just pretty transparent. Like if it's a 1 week collection, I'll show it. Even if it's like $20. People are like, wow, that's lame. Like, why are you doing that? Um,
Right.
I just try and keep it as real as possible. And,
Right.
try and spice it up. Like, I guess everyone's personality is different. So
Right.
naturally people get, more attracted to other personalities. So
Absolutely, bro. And I think maybe because you're younger as well, you can relate
yeah,
to a younger demographic.
yeah.
So that probably helps you out a little bit. So obviously, how many subscribers do you have right now?
I think I'm at like almost 1,800.
1,800 subscribers. So best tip for a beginner, or like a tip that you would give yourself if you were restarting.
YouTube,
Yeah.
just to stay consistent with it. Like there's so many channels out there that post a couple videos and then they're just like, oh, this is boring or I'm not getting any views. Like,
Right. And they abandon it.
yeah, you just gotta be consistent with it and have fun with it.
Right. Because I think a lot of people focus on, they're like, oh man, there's so much competition on YouTube. But it's like, dude, how many people start a channel, post 5 videos, and then like hop off, And it's
Yeah,
like, because when you look at the people, there's not that many, dude. And the people that have been consistent for a few years, they have like sizable audiences. So I think there's definitely something to say to consistency.
yeah. YouTube's crazy. Like if you stay consistent with it and you like doing whatever you're filming, like you'll grow for sure. You just gotta be
Right.
consistent.
Right. But didn't you change up your thumbnail strategy? Didn't that help you get more clicks, more views, and
Yeah,
all that kind of stuff?
whenever I hung out with Jaime,
Right.
uh, and like a couple weeks ago, and we were just talking, hanging out. Super cool dude, super humble dude. Like him and his girlfriend are awesome. They
Right.
let me crash at their place,
Which
and
is super cool, bro. That was the
yeah,
first time you met him, and he was like,
yeah,
"You can crash at my place?"
yeah. And he was actually the dude that like got me into the business. Like I watched one of his videos like months ago, and
Right.
just crazy. Like I'm in his living room sleeping.
Dude, how crazy, dude. YouTube is so crazy, bro.
Yeah, but what was the question again? Sorry.
It was about thumbnails. You changed up your thumbnail strategy.
Yeah, so me and Jaime were talking, and he always gets crazy views, and he was like, "Yeah, I try and stick to always have a stack of money in the thumbnail.
Obviously, yeah.
Lighten up the image, make it clearer,
Right, and brighter.
and
Yeah.
yeah, so pretty much just tips from Jaime, and I just been taking those tips, and they've seemed to be working."
Right. Okay. Well, let's see. VinBiz has a comment. He says, "I gotta say, it's hard to stay consistent without machines located, because honor boxes can only provide so much content that can become redundant." Absolutely, and I think even the vending content can become redundant. So, like, how do you keep things fresh? Because, like, I mean, there's only so many times people can watch you pull the machine, pull money out of the machine, refill it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, what's the long game on that? Are you going to try to change things up or do anything different? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely gonna be posting other stuff, like, um, pretty like I said, like whatever I'm doing, I'm gonna be filming, whether that's vending machines or like
Right.
reselling stuff
Right.
or surfing or skating or whatever it is, and the people that will unsubscribe, and then the people that think you're cool will subscribe.
Right.
I mean, there's always gonna be people watching you. It might be new people, and it might be an OG, but I mean, I'm just gonna keep posting what I think's cool, and
And then just whatever comes of it,
yeah,
comes of it.
because I know a lot of YouTubers, which it's a hard thing to do. Like, I mean, I know my audience isn't huge,
Right.
but if you switch up the content, you're gonna lose subscribers. Like, that's just how it is, But you just
Yeah.
learn
But
to
it's
roll.
almost necessary. Like, you have to evolve or you die, you
You
know?
don't want, yeah, you're gonna cap yourself, and then like your subscribers are just gonna get over it because it's repetitive. So you can't please everybody, So
Right. So your thing is you're just gonna make videos and just whatever you're gonna make videos of whatever you're doing, right?
yeah, let it fly. You got to be creative too. Like in the vending space, you can pull collection videos and stuff, but you
Yeah.
can also do some creative videos within the vending realm.
Yeah, dude, I've seen Jaime do some crazy,
Yeah.
crazy. I don't even know. It look like music videos almost. Like
Yeah, his
with his.
editing's insane. It's so good.
It is, dude. It is. But I mean, Jaime's got such a big audience, though. He can like take more time to like dig in and go deeper on the editing side rather than somebody with like say closer to 1,800 subscribers. It's like if you were spending as much time on the videos, it just wouldn't make as much sense,
Yeah.
because they're not going to as big of an audience. So yeah, there's like a balance.
Yeah, for sure.
What's your most viewed video right now?
Most viewed video is one. It's called "My Biggest Vending Machine Collection Ever." It's got a fat stack of money in the thumbnail.
Right.
And it's got 17,000, almost 18,000 views, and I posted it like 3 weeks ago.
Wow, dude, you should almost just name every single collection my biggest collection ever.
I know, dude. I should.
Right. Well, whatever, dude. Okay, wait. Let me look at the chat right quick. Let's see. Yazel says true, VinBiz. But it's people that are interested in learning that side of the business. Hunter's Vending. You got to keep moving, placing new people, new interactions. Absolutely. You just got to keep trying new things. So if anybody has any questions or anything they want to throw in the chat, because we're getting pretty close to wrapping it up here. That's pretty much most of my questions, Parker. Do you have anything else you want to add, bro? I know you were doing podcasts on your channel as well. Did you find that collaborating with people like helped your channel at all? Or what would you say about somebody who wants to collab to grow their channel?
I think collabs are huge if it's in the same niche.
Right.
Like if you like, for example, if a vending machine YouTuber and a vending machine YouTuber make a video together, like of course your audience is going to want to see the other people, and
Right.
it's going to expose them to new people. So I think collabs are awesome, if it's in the same niche. Like
Right.
I've got friends that have like 20, 30,000 subs, and they post like Fortnite videos. Like I'm not going to collab with them.
Do you really?
Yeah.
No, you don't. People with that many subs doing Fortnite?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. See, like that's a good question for them. How do they differentiate themselves? Because like the gaming space is so oversaturated. It's
Dude,
ridiculous.
gaming is insane. Like, there's so many videos on gaming.
I know, dude. Like trying to get fun in gaming is like finding like a needle in a haystack or
Yeah,
something.
for sure. I don't
Okay,
know how
let's.
they do it.
I mean, neither, dude. VinBiz has a question. Parker, have you ever had to locate a full line vending machine on your own? If so, how did you go about landing the location?
I did, but it was through the route. So whenever I bought the route, I met up with one of the high up dudes of the ISD, and he actually sent out a mass email to all the elementary schools in that ISD. And he basically said, "Hey, this is the new snack machine guy. I know a lot of the machines haven't been filled up. They will be filled up now. So if you want him to take a machine out, or if you want him to start refilling your machine, or if you guys want a machine, if you don't have one, um, message this guy." And my email is right there. And I got like 3 or 4 people that were like, "Hey, we want a snack machine in our place. We don't have one." And then I just moved some snack machines in there.
Wow, dude, that was awesome. So how'd you get in front of that guy though?
Um, I had to meet up with him before I even like got the approval of being in, their ISD.
Wow.
So I talked with him. I got his email through one of the secretaries at the school,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just talked, and he was like the business guy. So
Sweet. But yeah, VinBiz, I think you might have missed the beginning of the video when we kind of talked about how you were landing those bulk locations because you were messaging people on Facebook. You're messaging businesses on Facebook, right?
yeah. Facebook's huge. If you're trying to land locations and like maybe you don't want to go like on foot into the businesses, definitely try Facebook or email.
Right. And I think if you had a good Facebook page that people could go to, or at least some good pictures of your machines, I think that would probably be good too. Give you a little extra, boost. But I
Yeah.
mean, people who are looking for vendors to fill locations, they don't know where to look. I mean, you can search up vending machine guys, but for the most part, people don't really realize it until like someone's in front of them going like, "Hey, would you guys like a vending machine here?" And they're like, "You know what? We would like to have some snacks in here and stuff."
Yeah, for sure.
Ricky says, "Would y'all try to buy machines on route or buy individual machines and find routes yourself?"
Like I said earlier, it just depends. Like, if you are really excited about going in the business and you already know like that's what you want to do, and the numbers work, you got the money, everything works out, cash flows, buy a route. But if you're more of a conservative person and you're scared of maybe losing money, definitely buy a cheap machine off Facebook Marketplace and put in the footwork and find the location for it.
Right. Or just message. Either
Yeah,
that or start off with bulk or start off with honor boxes and then leverage those locations into full line
yeah,
as well. Yeah. And then plus it helps because you can use social proof. Like if you have like a shopping center with like 10 different stores in it or whatever, and you're already in 2 stores, you can go to the other places and be like, "Hey, look, I'm already in da 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 down the street. Would you guys mind if I place this here for," you know what I mean? It just gives you that social proof, like, "Oh, well, I guess he's down the street, so might as well
that's true.
let him come in here." Yazel says, "I think Parker should do an experiment of changing different products in different locations to see how it goes and post it. Show him switching it up."
That'd be a good idea. I definitely do try different things in different locations, but I haven't dedicated a video to it. So I think that'd be a good idea.
Right, right,
Good
right.
idea.
Absolutely. And then Ben Biz says, "Thanks for answering my question. That's awesome." All right, Parker. Well, that's pretty much everything I got, bro. Do you want to address anything else before we wrap this up?
I don't have anything else. I mean, it was super fun. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you coming on. You always show so much support to the podcast, so I just appreciate it so much.
Yeah, dude, your podcasts are like super entertaining to watch.
Stop,
I
dude.
swear, like I could just sit. You need to get on the podcast app.
I
Like,
know, dude. I do. Well, what I want to do first is, I don't know, I want to build an audience around them first and kind of like make sure that I can have the audience. Because otherwise, if I don't have the audience, then like, what's the use being on the podcast app? You know?
growing quick though. You got what? 350 subs or something?
Yeah, like 370. And plus I didn't really lose any with that purge, which is nice, you know?
Yeah.
Well, on this channel at least.
Yeah, I lost I think 20.
Dude, I lost a couple hundred, I think.
Really?
Yeah, man. I don't know what the purge was. It'd be nice if YouTube kind of said, "Hey, we're purging accounts" or something. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, for you guys that don't know, I guess like all the YouTubers, like I guess YouTube went through and like checked for like bots or something. I don't know, like just subscribed accounts that
yeah,
they
either bots or people who are inactive, maybe.
yeah, so YouTube like wiped out a lot of stuff.
Right. But what's weird is like sometimes I'll get unsubscribed from channels for no reason, you know? Like I'll go and I'll look them up and check them out and I'm unsubscribed from them for some reason.
Oh, that's weird. That's never happened to me.
Right. Well, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, man. But yeah, we're just I'm gonna keep growing this channel. I'd like to get a good amount of podcasts underneath my belt and then see like what the audience looks like. And then once I have like a pretty sizable audience and I get people like, hey, put this on, da 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 da. I don't even know how to, honestly. I gotta look it up. How to
Figure it out. But what if it's the other way around? What if they're like they find you on the podcast app and
I
like, oh,
doubt it,
dude,
dude.
cool. Let me go to his YouTube channel.
No, dude, I doubt it.
Never know. I
You
love
never know.
listening to podcasts in the car, but I'm not gonna whip out a YouTube video and like kill my data, you know?
Right. Oh,
But
does it kill more? Do you have
yeah,
YouTube Red?
no.
Dude, get YouTube Red. What are you doing, dude? I watch so much YouTube, dude. It's like for me not to have YouTube Red, I'd be an idiot. You know, I just get so much value out of YouTube, dude.
Yeah.
I've
You,
learned so many things, dude.
yeah, you can learn anything on YouTube. Like that's another thing. You asked me about college. Just
Right.
go on YouTube.
YouTube University.
You can probably friggin' find out how to be a lawyer through YouTube. Like
Right. And dude, if you needed legal advice on it, they have lawyers with YouTube accounts. You just
yeah,
look up whatever legal advice you need. If anybody else has any questions, make sure you put them in the chat real quick, and we'll get Parker to answer them before we head out of here. But yeah, dude, I just like, dude, I can't watch ads. You watch ads on the videos that you watch?
yeah, I do. Like if it's like for like people I know and like people in the vending machine community, like I'll watch the ads because I know they'll get more.
Right. Which is super cool, dude. That's awesome.
I mean,
But yeah,
sometimes I don't. Like if it's like a friggin' I've had like 5-minute ads. I'm like, sorry, I'm gonna have to skip this one. You know?
yeah, dude.
I'm out.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like that's the thing though. Dude, I can't stand watching ads like that, man. Like whenever I'm just trying to enjoy myself and relax, you know what I mean? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Plus I like
Definitely.
to watch YouTube all day, dude. I like to have it in my pocket just going, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, Parker, are you gonna get into any other businesses besides real estate, man?
You never know. I mean,
You said
real
you
estate.
were flipping. Would you flip whenever you were flipping?
So I would flip all types of stuff, anything, not cars,
Right.
but just furniture. Uh,
Like buy it where though?
I would buy stuff off of like garage sales, buy
Right.
them for cheap. Wake up Saturday morning, hit up some garage sales,
Right.
spend $20, get a whole bunch of stuff, and then just flip that $20 into like 100 or 150. And it
Dude, that's
sounds
some good YouTube content, dude.
there's actually some videos on my YouTube channel, like a little further back. I've got a whole playlist.
That
It's
sounds
been
like
a
a
while.
Gary V thing, bro.
Yeah, dude. I've been listening to Gary Vee for so long, and I heard he started like saying that, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it, and it really works. Like, super cool.
Right, you were selling on eBay?
I tried eBay, but I don't. They take the fees. You got to do shipping and everything.
Dude,
I
I
do
was
everything.
terrible at eBay, dude. People would like say they wanted to buy my stuff, dude. I never shipped it. Like,
So I just do like Facebook Marketplace, offer up, let go. We'll meet up somewhere. They can meet up over here, and do the exchange or whatever.
dude, I need to get into Amazon FBA, dude. I think that's where the money's at, bro.
Yeah, Sean seems to be doing good with that.
Right. I just want to try it out. Yeah, I just want to try it out, dude. I don't know.
I do too.
That and try some other affiliates out. So
Mhm.
anyway, bro, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up here.
All right. Hopefully the podcast wasn't boring. Hopefully I was entertaining enough.
No, dude, I think it was great. You did a great job. So
All right.
anyway, my name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. Until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.